I hate it when there's no chemistry between anyone. Just work together. What are you saying though, boys? I'm filming more regular now. Oh, the back end out on the Yaris, mate, come on. Right, it's a bit wet conditions on my tyre. I don't even know what tyres I've got on. I think they're just £10 cheap and cheerful tyres. And it's got a 6-speed manual, so we can be economical as well. You know what I've missed? I feel like we've not done a YouTube video like this in time, where we just drive about and just rag a car in roads like this. I'm gonna try and film a lot more for you lot. I don't know, what do you prefer? Do you want the quality of content to go up or the quantity? Because I can do one every day, but I can't chat bollocks every day, you know what I mean? Oh mate, I know it probably just seems a bit wank on video, but I've got a fat smile on my face right now. Just see the way the Yaris is cutting up the scenery. It's almost like it's a part of it. I don't want to say it's a part of the scenery, but it's almost like it's meant to be it. It's Mother Nature's will that the 1.3 VVTi would be flying here today. Be all the space you need. We can watch the horses while we wait. There's no horses there today. Why's that lorry naked, mate? This car does not grip, you know. That's not the car though, is it? That's clearly the tyres. Look, I'm trying to explain to you. See what I mean? It's just dragging. Spinning. I've got the 1.3 spinning, mate. Warburtons are on a road trip as well, mate. Right, this car is a lot more slippy than I thought. Well, the roads are also a lot more wet than I thought today. Still spinning, and it's done. Look, you see the problem with these is just, if I put my throttle down, it will just go straight into that hedge. This is why you don't get £10 tyres. Like even there, it's just skidding out, mate. But other than that, I think the car's really good. It's a 2012 or a 2013, but look, it's got a reverse camera. I'd show you, but I ain't trying to blow the gearbox. Blowing your gearbox because you were trying to show the boys the reversing camera on the B road at 50 miles an hour. But look, it's got a very nice look. I'm not even mocking it. It's a good car. Obviously, it's not like a driver's car, but if you don't care about cars and just need it to go from A to B, then I would get this. I'm gonna show you like my high definition reversing camera before we go over the hills on fire away, mate. No man. What do you reckon to that? It looks a bit wank today, actually. Nah, I think this car's really ahead of its time. For a 2012, come on, mate. Compare it to like the Seat Ibiza, what I'll do a video on soon. This is levels above that, and they're both the same age. I know the Ibiza came out earlier, but you know that I mean, that went up until like, what is it, 2017, I think, maybe even 2016. That's well outdated. But I've got a story. It's about the Bosley. There's a car park, right? But I think the council rent it out, and they use it to park some buses overnight, just like 2 or 3. And I saw some guy there, and he was taking photos of the buses. Young guy, probably my age, to be honest. But he was taking photos of the buses. So I've obviously figured out this is like a bus hobbyist, isn't it? He's into his buses and that. Each to their own, mate. But I don't discriminate. So I've gone over to him and said, "Yo, you into your buses?" He smiles. He goes, "Yeah," as if he's met another bus virgin. He's met another bus fan. I told him, I don't give a fuck about the bus, mate. I think it's always late. But you should go to the depot over there. So I've obviously directed him to a depot what's 10-minute walk away. While I'm doing that, the guy I swear to God, he sprints in the opposite direction. He just runs with his phone, that runs for his life. So I'm looking at my face. Is there something on my face? So now when I think of bus enthusiasts, you lot are weird, mate. Now you lot need to bounce back from that one, I can't lie. How can you send out your man to me and he runs the opposite way when I'm telling him where the bus depot is? And my man went the opposite way. Probably has social anxiety or something. I feel like that's the type of thing you gotta have to be into buses. Oh, move! Yeah, move on, love. Anyone here live in like a place like this, or the countryside even? Because I wanna. Well, when I come to these places, I'm always like, yeah, I wanna live here. But then when I'm back out in the city where I live currently, I'm just like, oh, I don't want to live it. I just rely on Pepe's rice box being 5 minutes away too much. What do you think is better? At least here I can do earthing and hug trees and that, and you don't think I'm joking, but I swear down I walk in a field maybe about a mile that way with my toes out, with my dogs out. I don't care. It's good for you, mate. He's recharging. I used to know some guy, he used to have his toes out, but he just did it in bloody Cambridge city centre. Just had his dogs out. I think he had an Instagram, or I don't know what, he had something in it. But more to the point was, he was genuine, because he did it off camera as well, all day, every day, walking around, dogs out, stepping on glass. But he was fine, you know. I feel like a lot of people used to ask him when I was with him, oh, don't you step on something sharp, don't your feet get dirty? And I could see it in his eyes that he kind of just can't be asked for the same. You see how I nearly slipped there? You can't be asked for the same questions over and over. I think he's better wearing them than the shoes we wear. You know, shoes we wear mold your feet. Like, they push them in, your feet are meant to be out, they're meant to be spread like butter. Call me a conspiracy theorist, I don't care. You know it's true, innit? What, you think we're meant to be walking around in Air Max 95s? Nah, mate. This is what I mean. Another one for you conspiracy theorists who say the earth is flat. The earth is certainly not flat. Can you see how many potholes there are everywhere? I do like these areas, you know. I don't know, I feel like if you live here, or to be fair, I feel like it wouldn't be that good if you're a working person though. If you're like me, that's just constantly quickly go here, quickly go there, it's pointless. I feel like it's better if you're retired. To be fair, you can do that though, innit? You can ride on a horse. They piss me off, you know. Fair enough, she's alright because she's doing it in her own street, mate. When they start bloody main road in it and everyone has to do 5, horses came before cars. Well, slavery came before freedom, mate. You think that's a good enough reason to bring it back? Don't look at me like that. Got nothing to you, mate. I've come with good energy. Oh, no traction. Yeah, what do you reckon to like a 3 litre diesel A6? Should I get that instead of the GTD, what I've just been looking for all week and still not had any luck? I feel like a lot of you lot are just like, do you just want the M5s and the RSs and all of that? The fact that we'd even own an Audi, the young version of me would be chuffed about that. Never mind your RS anything. There's that bus. That's the bus I was on about, where Mr. Runaway guy ran away. Literally like a little go-kart in it. To be honest, the brakes, I think they're really good because they've held up a lot better than some of the other cars I've driven. That's why we're going to slow down. But they've held up that whole time. The brakes were fine. Rabbit, one bad thing about a village though, you've got to settle for co-op. I've noticed that they've all got a co-op in villages, and I hate co-op. It's not even the fact that, it's partly the fact that it's expensive compared to other shops. It's the fact that they can't really justify the costs. The mashed potato is expensive, but it tastes worse than the 90p one. It don't really make sense. Sure, charge those prices, but make it good, innit? This car though, the pedal arrangement, not even the pedal arrangement, you know where the brake pedal is? I don't know if it's just mine, it's so hard to access. Like, you need 2-step verification just to start. Just never find the brake. I don't understand which idiot came up with that idea that they've hidden the brake. Oh, you know, I've stepped on a dog. Oh wait, what am I trying to do? Lose on? No. I'm being honest, right? So once I was walking, a woman was smiling at the floor. This was like years ago. I was walking. Oh mate, should we just... It, no brakes, no problem. We was walking, there's a woman smiling in between 2 cars, so I'm thinking, what's she smiling for? You weirdo. I've only gone and stepped on a poodle, mate. So I've stepped on her dog and she's not very happy about it. The dog's just going, ow, ow. Like, I've not full weighted it, I've just sort of half weighted it, seeing there's a dog there. I've got a tiny little poodle, which leads me on to my next question. Why would anyone get a poodle? I feel like the whole point of a dog should be like, yeah, it keeps you safe at night, it protects you. Oh, but you've got a poodle. Keep protecting with a poodle, mate. Let's see how it performs on this dual carriageway, mate. We've got an audience. Spinning. And she's gripped me. Now it's an aeroplane. I will say, it starts to stink when you put your foot down a bit. The 1.3 VVTi has farted, mate. Other than that, decent car. Obviously it's not designed to do what I've just done with it, innit? It smokes anything. I saw this Merc on my ass, he's only just caught up now. You flop. But yeah man, nice to see everyone, bye bye. Definitely the most campest outro I ever done.